It was horrifying.
I know.
Alrighty, so let's talk about Sketch, the newest and honestly probably most competent movie from Angel Studios yet. And I don't mean that in a backhanded way. I say competent because this movie feels like a real polished theatrical film. For example, earlier this year I watched The Last Rodeo, I believe early May, and while I really enjoyed it, that one had more of a low budget feel to it like most of their films. But Sketch, still clearly in that low to mid budget range, looks and feels a lot better. The story revolves around a family, specifically a young girl whose mother has recently passed away, and she's going through all that grief, and the movie really leans into her processing that loss, and she spends most of her time drawing in her sketchbook, and through a magical pond, yes, there's some fantasy here, her drawings start to come to life and terrorizing the town, and the CGI for these creepy sketches are surprisingly good. The designs are creative, and I especially love the villain's look. They're genuinely creepy, but also visually interesting, and I really like that style that they went for this movie. The heart of the film centers around three kids, and I'll be honest, two of them kind of got on my nerves at times, but that's really on the script. They're supposed to be kind of like that, not the actors. Performance-wise, everyone's really solid. There's no bad acting here. The real standout for me was the father character. His struggle to connect with his kids, especially after losing his wife, really resonated. You know, you feel his desperation to hold the family together without losing either child emotionally, and that element is grounded in the movie in something very human. Outside of the creature designs, what really won me over was the story's heart, especially the third act. There's a strong message about grief, not letting it fester to the point where it consumes you, and finding a way to process it in a healthy, open way. It's a story about moving forward, but without forgetting what you've lost. The balance between the fantasy elements and the emotional core is what made it work for me. Now, I've liked pretty much every Angel Studios movie I've seen so far. This year alone, I've watched The Last Rodeo, King of Kings, and now Sketch. And they're 3 for 3 in terms of enjoyable watches. But Sketch is definitely up there in the upper tier of their work. You can tell that they put a bit more budget into it, not just the visuals, but into the overall direction. Now, this isn't a perfect film. There are some things that I would tweak, some pacing issues, certain script choices that could have been tightened up, but the progress is clear that Angel Studios is getting better and closer to breaking into that potential 8.5 or even 9 territory for me. And at the end of the day, this is a good, heartfelt, family-friendly fantasy drama, and I had a great time with it. So with that, I'm going to Sketch a 7.5 out of 10. It's definitely worth seeing with your family. And with that, comment down below, let me know your thoughts of this movie, and like, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
What are you talking about?